It's Natalie and
Laura
with ModMomTV.com. And Laura, tell us where we are and why we are here today.
We are at Innovative Dermatology in Plano. The reason we are here is because Natalie has this mark on her face, and she's had it for some time. And how many times have I been telling you have to get that checked?
Quite some time over the last few years.
And why hasn't she done it?
Well, two reasons. I like to call it TMI. Time, money, inhibition.
Is that what that is?
Inhibition. Because first off, time.
Time.
What mom has time to go to the doctor? And money, because I'm cheap, because we're self-employed. We have super high deductibles, and I don't want to spend a couple $100 for some dermatologist to look at it and say, "Oh, that's fine. It's just a sunspot." So I've just ignored it the last few years, but I've progressively seen it getting bigger and darker, and now it's raised.
And here's the thing, I just went through something too where I had a little bit of skin cancer, basal skin cancer on my chest, and I knew, you instinctually kind of know, and then I started itching it while I was sleeping in the middle of the night. I'm like, so going in. So I went in and got it taken care of, but you can't let these things go, okay?
Right.
So that's why we are here.
So this is what I did. I Googled, first off, click the link to the post and you'll see what happened when I Googled, what does skin cancer look like? And there's some scary pictures out there, and I don't want to end up like that. Right. And I then Googled free skin cancer screenings and found the link to the American Academy of Dermatologists, and they have a whole program. It's an annual program. It's called Spot Me Cancer, and there are free screenings all across the nation. And I found Innovative Dermatologists. And so we have Dr. Carter over here.
Isn't she beautiful?
And so their free screening. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month.
Melanoma May.
Melanoma May. We love it. And y'all have your free screening is actually in June 5th. Total free screening, correct?
Exactly.
And tell us about what happens at that screening.
So it's on June 5th from 4 to 6 p.m. It's first come, first served right here at the office at 8080 Independence Parkway in Plano. And patients will just come in, we'll sign you in, we'll bring you into a room, so it's private screenings, you're not in front of everybody, and you'll be one-on-one with either a dermatologist, myself, Dr. Samal Desai, or our PA, Heidi Cook. We'll check you out, and we'll get you moving and tell you what things need further follow-up.
Okay. It's kind of rare. There's not a lot that are doing this, and you get real busy. You said this is your third year, right?
Exactly.
So first come, first serve. Hint, hint.
Get here early.
Yes, get here early. We see a lot of patients, but if you show up, we're going to take care of you.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to sit down, and you'll kind of walk us through what that screening would look like, and I'll let you look at my spots. Yeah.
Well, first off, let's talk about what kinds of things we're looking for with skin cancer.
Okay.
So we talk about our ABCs. We're moms, right?
Right.
So let's talk about our ABCs. So we actually go all the way up to E. So A for asymmetry.
Okay.
B for irregular borders. C for changes in color, such as, if it starts off one color and it gets really, really dark, or it's different than anything else on your body as far as the color goes. D is for diameter bigger than a pencil eraser. That's about 6 millimeters. And E, I call that evolving or everything else. If it's itching, or if it's just different, or if it's changing, if it's bleeding, then that's a reason. Yes, bleeding. And it never quite heals up. Then that's a reason to come into the dermatologist and get things taken care of. And one thing about skin cancer is that it's very, very curable. Very curable. If we catch it early, we can get it off, and we don't have to worry about it. We just do our regular skin checks, and everything's taken care of. But if you let it go longer and longer, you're talking about time and expense. I've seen patients, it's a little tiny ditzel on their nose, and they let it go too long, and they end up having a very large surgery for it. So it's very much better to get it checked out on the front end.
Sure. See? I know. Hey, I know. I believe you.
So, and it saves you a lot of time and money.
Right, exactly. Yep.
So very good. So what we'll do is, we have patients come in, we actually have you undress to the level of your comfort. But most skin cancers, we do check from the waist up. Sure. But for women, we, especially, we want to check the legs because we're wearing, short skirts and shorts and things. So we are at a higher likelihood than guys to get melanomas on the legs. So we check you out from head to toe. And we're going to look at you. I also check out the scalp. I don't want to mess up your pretty hair here.
Oh, I don't totally mess it up. I don't care.
So I kind of start from the head down. But I'll go through your hair and I'll say, we talk about all the different things that we're looking for skin cancer. But also, we want to check in places, check yourself once a month. So pick a day. It could be the first of the month. It could be the last day of the month. It could be if your birthday is on the 19th, you could do the 19th every month. And look yourself over from head to toe. Get a mirror. Get somebody to help you out with your back. and look for those features of any of your moles.
You know, I notice guys a lot have problems in the back of their neck because they, you know, when they with their hats or whatever, they have a hat, but their back is or their necks are always exposed.
Right,
so, I mean, what is that for women? I mean, is there like I know for me here, I have really bad issues with the sun here because I never covered myself in baseball. I covered my face up really well, have a baseball cap on, and then I have this stupid line here. So
yes. Well, you want to make sure that when you're choosing a hat, you're choosing one that has at least a 3-inch brim on it, and it goes all the way around.
Gotcha.
So you know that's where those 10-gallon hats do well for us.
Okay, what do I do next?
And so other places that people don't think to check, you call it the places where sun doesn't shine. So, or you don't think of sunshine. You don't think of your nails. If you're looking for new streaks in your nails or lines, you're looking in, you know, the palms, the soles, fingers, toes, armpits, groin. You're looking get dilated eye exams once a year. Dental exams, you should be getting those twice a year anyway. You want to get your OB exams, colonoscopies when you do for them. I know they're not fun, but they're important. These cells grow in all of these places. So we want to make sure that we're checking yourself out all over. Okay? And so, check out your spot here. That's your spot of utmost concern.
Yes.
So, let me show you something. So, this is called a dermatoscope. Okay? And a lot of dermatologists have some version of this. Not everybody does, but I really do like my dermatoscope. Doesn't hurt. It's just a light. It magnifies things. Lets us look at it a little more closely. Okay? So, some of them are small like this. Others look like a big, huge magnifying glass, but don't be scared. And so what I'm looking for is just the pattern.
You can come in closer. We'll let all the viewers see my gross, ugly spot.
Oh, this is not gross or ugly.
Does the skin screening hurt?
Does it hurt? No.
So, no. Dermatologists, we try not to hurt our patients. We try not to. So, but this here, if you don't mind me commenting, is just a seborrheic keratosis. It's very, very benign. So it's something you can keep.
I told you, see, I didn't make you come, right? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm glad you came because sometimes, I see this a lot, especially with guys. So their wives are like, oh, well, honey, you have this spot on your back, and I think you should get it checked out. And then finally it takes them a year to get here. We take it off. It's a basal cell. It's a squamous cell. It's a melanoma. It's something that we really need to do more care for.
What is this again?
So this is called a seborrheic keratosis. And what makes it on the more benign side is the color. It's not very dark. You know, it's a nice light tan color. The borders, you have a little bit of makeup on there, but the borders are pretty well defined. You know, it's a little asymmetrical, but I'm not too worried about that. And the size is on the smaller end. It's still a little bit bigger, but on the smaller end, still not worried.
Now, is this, because it has morphed over the years. It started out as a really faint spot. Should I continue to be concerned, or can it turn into skin cancer? Or
so it's highly unlikely that it would change into anything that's worrisome. But I think it should be part of your mole check, and you use this as kind of a litmus test for everything else. Okay, well, the doctor said this one is benign. Well, let me look at these other ones elsewhere and make sure everything's A-okay.
Right. Okay, can I just tell you how good I feel right now? Just having that peace of mind, because really just the last few months, every morning when I woke up, my hand would go here and I'd feel it. I'm like, oh, it's raised. I have skin cancer. I'm so scared. And then just to come in here and have you put your device on and say it's fine, just to have that peace of mind. I'm so excited.
Are you gonna cry?
Don't make me cry. You saw me get a little misty-eyed there. Yeah.
But do you wear sunscreen as well?
I do, and that's the thing. I've worn sunscreen on my face since I was probably 16 years old because my mom always yelled at me. But my thought was, this is the part that when I'm driving, the sun hits it.
You see a lot of left-sided cancer because of driving.
That's why I was concerned. But
so definitely wear your sunscreen. Make it part of your daily regimen.
Right. Now, you have some sunscreen
I do have
over
a couple
here.
of sunscreens over here
I
for
never
people to look at. So I generally tell people, use the highest SPF that you're comfortable with. So, we have an SPF 70.
What if you want a little
50.
You want a little bit of color?
So if you want a little bit of color, then you can wear makeup on top of that. And don't depend upon your makeup to do your sunscreen.
Right.
So a lot of sunscreens will have an SPF 15 or an SPF 30, and it's just not enough. We don't know exactly how much makeup you're applying to get that protection. So I recommend everybody just incorporate it into your moisturizer. Very, very easy.
Right.
So there's a couple of ones out here. Here's one that we have in the office. These are ones that we have, that are over the counter. Definitely protect your children. There's a baby. So because we're moms, we got to protect our kids.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, most people don't put out enough to achieve the protection listed on the label. So go higher so you get better protection. Get a higher SPF. And people often ask me, well, which one is better? Should I get a cream? Should I get a spray? Which direction should I go? Well, head to head, if you compare them, the creams are better.
The creams.
But if you have kids like mine, age 2 and 4, sometimes all I have time to do is run after them with the spray. So this spray, I get on them every single morning. And there's plenty of sprays that are on the market. Really, the best sunscreen is the one you'll wear.
That's right.
Oh,
Good
that's
advice.
good. That's a really good advice.
Well, Dr. Carter, thank you so much.
You're
We're
amazing.
so excited to be out here at
Thank you
Innovative
for having me.
Dermatology in Plano. What do you want to say?
Come.
Skin cancer screening, June 5th.
June 5th from 4 to 6. And yeah, click the link. If you don't live in the Plano area, you can search for ones around you. And then I've got lots of information in that post. You can take a test to see if you know how to spot skin cancer.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's some stats that kind of would scare you. I discovered a lot when I was researching skin cancer.
Ladies, take care of yourself.
Definitely.
It's so worth it, okay? We only have one of us, right?
That's right.
and our kids want us around, so.
They do.
Yep.
Exactly. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.